Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and their crosstown rivals to the south, the Chicago White Sox. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me, and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
John Danks is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down that Alexei Ramirez. Yeah, the shortstop. Man, he can pick it. You know, one of the first guys that came across and really made a major impact as a Cuban defender. He was that shortstop that got us all thinking about the Latin flair once again.
Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Santiago. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Figueroa arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Now to the plate, Jesse Padilla. Here it comes on 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jordan moves over, 2 gone.
Batting third, right fielder, David Torres.
So striding forward now, David Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fine half inning of work turned in by John Danks. Now it's the White Sox turn in a scoreless ball game. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion, Edwin, as they call him. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Kyle Farnsworth, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this game's going to be interesting. Our pitcher today, I love watching him pitch. He's an aging veteran pitcher, but hey, look at the numbers. They're still good. He's done a great job of keeping himself in good shape. He's continued to evolve his game, and his career has progressed. So let's see how he goes about his business in this one. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Striding into the box, Michael Jordan. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now at the plate, Tim Spahn. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. A runner at first with no outs here. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Jordan rounds the corner and is headed home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base.
In now, Victor Marrero got him swinging in the dirt. James recovers. The throw to first is in time, one down. Stepping into the box, Marcos Figueroa.
Marcos Figueroa.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. On the ground up the middle, Robeson comes up with it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The White Sox lead this one 2-0. Into the box, Tyler Coleman. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
This is turning into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Batting 5th, first baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Rizzo.
And the pitch. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting six, catcher, Travis.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis James. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Eric Robeson. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a flare out to left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They're down 2-0. Standing in, Angel Ortiz. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
On the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Digging in now, Omar Enfante. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here it comes now to Infante. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another full count pitch home. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Jordan. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Coleman on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jordan is in pursuit, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, J.C. Embry.
Now in the box, J.C. Embry. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Count.
And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Santiago. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He's got to hurry. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tim Spahn. Two and one.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Santiago sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Ready for another chance. Victor Marrero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcos Figueroa.
Striding in once again, Marcos Figueroa. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. 2 out, nobody on. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 1-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Jesse Padilla comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
David Torres.
Into the box, David Torres hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding, second baseman playing double play depth, and he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
In now, Tyler Colvin. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And no one will track it down. Here's another 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Padilla is on his way home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back to back to back singles.
Rizzo.
So striding in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Jordan is there, and he has it for the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And a fairly wide range there. 9 miles an hour difference between these two pitchers. Digging in, Travis James. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Ramirez has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Into the box now, Eric Robeson. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. So stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Settling in now, Angel Ortiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. James has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
Ready now, Alexi Ramirez. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2.
Your
Michael
attention, please.
Santana takes
Now
the mound
pitching for the
as
White
he's
Sox.
been called upon to pitch.
Number 5, Michael Santana.
Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1
Center
away.
fielder number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Jesse Padilla. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, tied 2 apiece.
Your attention,
Stedman enters from
now
the bullpen to do the
Cubs,
pitching.
Number 32, Chet Stedman.
Omar Enfante to stand in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 39, Josh Phegley.
Stepping in, Josh Phegley. He drew a base on balls his first time up. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses, ball 2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
1 out, nobody on. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. As a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, Michael Jordan. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak roller right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox through 5, all even at 2-2. Jose Quintana takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 62, Jose Quintana.
Ready once again, David Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
A fastball down near the shoe tops.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Hit hard on the ground to third. To his left, Marrero. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Colvin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. Ripped down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. Oh, too late on the throw, but that is what you call a major league effort just to make that one close. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Runners on first with 1 down. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded back up the middle, fielded by Enfante. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Jay Roberts is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances 45. Here in the spring.
Jay Roberts.
Tim Spahn will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at bat.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Another 2-2 offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcos Figueroa. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Ready with the 2-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Torres has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Edwin Encarnacion now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Angel Ortiz.
Ready for another shot now. Angel Ortiz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here on MLB Network, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Noah Rayburn will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring.
Noah Rayburn.
Jacob Anderson is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 strike.
And now a pitch on the way. Grounded foul off to the right side. Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, second baseman, Eric Roberson.
Striding in once again, Eric Roberson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, he gets a hanging slider and does a nice job of driving this ball the other way. Great piece of hitting.
Alex Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Alex Rodriguez. in the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another try at 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Infante is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.C. Embry.
Ready for another chance? J.C. Embry. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. And we are tied 2-2. Jacob Anderson will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 9, Jacob Anderson.
Joel Benjamin is on his way to the mound now as he'll work in his 8th ball game here this spring. Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that'll take care of the leadoff man here in the home 7th.
Second baseman, Omar Enfante.
Digging in to try it again, Omar Enfante. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These 2 guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box now, Josh Fegley. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a line drive. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Garrett Carney has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Garrett Carney.
Phil Landrum is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And now a pitch on the way. Now that's popped up, but Fegley will have room behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Robbie Buck will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounder down the line at third, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Ralph Tyler will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Ralph Tyler.
Runners on the move for second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Bruno Alaniz will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Oof, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Jordan. And the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Phil Landrum will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 48.
Ralph Tyler will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Right field, number 29, Ralph Tyler. Now
Damon Haller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Haller.
Rod Kurowski is also into the game as he takes over at short. Woody Watson is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Rich Anderson is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted into center field. Landrum moving to his left. One down.
Now batting, right fielder Tim Spahn.
Jason Hello will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman Victor Marrero.
Bo Ladd will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Robeson has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We played 8 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jason Hello will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 23.
Stephen Haley will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Cam Park will also enter as he takes over at third base. Lester Bowen will also come in now as he takes over out in center. James Theophanopoulos is going to come on and pinch hit here, and this is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Johnny Harmon is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. David Castilla will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Now the 2-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Eric Robeson waits on deck. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 8, second baseman
At the plate, Eric Robeson. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Now the 2-1. And that slider must have been low. It's ball 3.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. He just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Now the 3-2 pitch. Tapped down the line. That winds up foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
Now batting, third base.
Now at the plate, Alex Rodriguez. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Score remains 2-2. James Theophanopoulos will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Number 24.
Kevin Pritchett enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Number 18.
Jeff Mathis is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Gordon Beckham is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Around first is Beckham on his way to second.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
First baseman, number 17. Angel
Jose Cameron will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jose Cameron.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. Semien is digging for home, and the good guys are going to walk off as a winner. He hits.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, I thought he did a real nice job on the mound, guys. He threw strikes and mixed his pitches really well, and in the end, his performance helped propel them to another victory.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.